Hi, my name is Gayatri and I will be your trainer for this session.
Hi, and welcome to a quick introduction to Docker. This is lesson 10, and in this session, we are going to see two very interesting instructions of the Docker file that will help you define the PID1 process of your custom image. As we know, it is the Docker image that defines the PID1 process of your containers. If you haven't seen our previous sessions on this topic, I will link them in the description box below. Alright, so let's go ahead and create our Docker file. So the base image for our custom image is going to be Ubuntu trusty, and we are using two instructions, that's ENTRYPOINT and CMD. So ENTRYPOINT, we are giving ping-c3, and for CMD we are giving localhost. So the relationship between ENTRYPOINT and CMD is that CMD is always appended at the end of ENTRYPOINT. So whatever you specify in CMD, it is added at the end of ENTRYPOINT. So generally, your PID1 process command is specified in ENTRYPOINT and the parameters to that command are specified in CMD. Now, why do you need two instructions to set the PID1 process? That is because it is very easy to override the CMD value when you create your container. So, if you remember, in our previous session, we had executed a command like docker run -ti ubuntu trusty ls-l, and I had mentioned that ls-l will override the PID1 process. So what that ls-l was overwriting is actually the CMD. So some Docker images don't have ENTRYPOINT at all. What they'll do is the whole command is specified in CMD. In that case, you can override the whole command and the parameters, everything, when you create the container. But if you are using an image whose Docker file uses ENTRYPOINT and CMD, then when you create the container, it is easier to override the CMD. I'm not saying that it is not possible to override the ENTRYPOINT, but I'm saying that it is easier to override the CMD. And that is what we have been doing throughout in our previous sessions when we execute docker run -ti ubuntu trusty ls-l and so on. So you can just refer to our previous sessions to see these commands. Alright, so when you create your container, it is easier to override the CMD instruction, and that is why you will generally find ENTRYPOINT and CMD together. So the main command will be in ENTRYPOINT and the parameters to the command will be in CMD. Why? Because CMD is appended at the end of ENTRYPOINT. So let's see how this works. So let's go ahead and build this image. Yeah, so we are going to execute the command docker build -t my-ub dot. So my-ub is our custom image name. Alright, so that's done. Let's create the container docker run -ti my-ub. Yeah. And you will see that it is pinging localhost 3 times. So that was our PID1 process and it is working absolutely fine. Let's try overriding the CMD and let's try pinging some other domain. So in this case, we are going to ping 8.8.8 and let's see if that works. Okay, so we don't have permission to ping 8.8.8. So instead, let's try google.com, and if that doesn't work, let's try 127.0.0. Alright, and so that works, 127.0.0 works. So let's try something like abcd.com. I don't know if such a domain exists. Okay, so I guess we cannot ping that. So ping localhost works. Let's try XYZ and you're getting, of course, ping will say that this is an unknown host. Okay, so now let's try something else. Let's try creating a shell script which is going to take a string as a parameter and just display it onto the screen. So we are going to say echo you entered. So this is shell script, so please remember to start with hash exclamation bin sh. Okay, so we are going to say echo you have entered, and whatever string parameter that you have passed, it's going to print. Alright, let's give it execute permission and let's make the change in our Docker file. So in our Docker file, we are going to copy this shell script into our custom image, and we're going to change our entry point. Now instead of ping, the entry point is going to be our custom script, and the CMD is going to be a default string. So in this case, we'll just give AAA. So that's around 5 A's. Okay, let's build our image once again. Okay, so our image has been built. Let's create a container from this image, and you get the default string, that is you have entered AAA. Let's pass some other string BBB, and you should get the message you have entered BBB. Alright, so this is our Docker file. And this is our custom script. Okay, so with this we come to an end of this session. Thank you very much for your time, and see you in the next session. Bye-bye.
If you want to learn more about Docker or any other platform or software, you can always visit our website shri.cc, where we have different lessons for different platforms and software. So the duration for these lessons are different depending on the level of depth that you want. So if you just want to get an idea of the course, we have such sessions for you. If you want to go deeper, you know the basics, you just want to go deeper into it, we have such sessions for you too. So feel free to contact us via our website, which is www.shree.cc, sree.cc. So thank you very much for your time. Hope this quick video gives you an idea or helps you get started or keeps you curious enough to watch the other episodes. See you soon. Bye-bye. If you like this video, don't forget to click that thumbs up button and share this video with your friends. And also click that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you get notified every time we release a new lesson.